Right, Shalom. First of all, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to our brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith, and Shalom to all the sincere believers. Now, this lesson is going to be based on more of these storms that the Lord has been unleashing and the destruction that they've been causing. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says storms damage homes, snap trees as severe weather slams cities in Ohio Valley. It says powerful thunderstorms raced across portions of the Ohio Valley on Monday, producing large hail and strong wind gusts that knocked out power, damaged homes and vehicles, and snapped trees like twigs. The severe weather fired up on Monday afternoon, slamming cities in Ohio and West Virginia as a cold front plowed through the region. A video shared by Fox Weather exclusive storm tracker Brandon Kopech showed him driving through so-called hail fog near Wheelersburg, Ohio, where he said copious amounts of hail had fallen during the extreme weather. Hail fog usually forms after a hailstorm. The chunks of ice that collect on the ground cool the air above them to the dew point, resulting in fog. Another video shared from West Virginia shows large hail falling in Scott Depot on Monday afternoon as powerful thunderstorms moved through. In the video, you can hear how loud the hail was as it slammed into a home and hit the ground. In Polka, West Virginia, quarter-sized hail fell during a storm on Monday afternoon. A video recorded in the community shows hail pelting a car as the thunderstorm was impacting the area. According to storm reports from NOAA's Storm Prediction Center, 3-inch hail, which is as large as a teacup, was reported near Lake Vesuvius in Lawrence County, Ohio. More reports of 2.25-inch hail were seen near Green Bottom in Cabell County, West Virginia. Strong winds were also reported across the region, and numerous reports were received of trees that were brought down in Kentucky, West Virginia, and Ohio. Yeah, so just more evidence of the storms of the Lord. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And when you look up the definition of tempest, it means a violent, windy storm, particularly hurricanes and tornadoes. Now, with these storms, there weren't really hurricanes or tornadoes, but there was a lot of hail. You know, these hailstorms, just yet another judgment of the Lord, just yet another weapon of the Lord. You know, the Lord has rain, lightning, hail, tornadoes, hurricanes, fire, earthquakes. These are all a part of the Heavenly Father's arsenal that He's going to continue to unleash upon the earth. Isaiah 28:2, Behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one, which has a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. And the Lord has been sending hail, you know, in particular upon Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia, but mainly Ohio, you know, from the article. Psalms 83:14, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. Verse 15, so persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. And clearly that's what the Heavenly Father is doing, sending these storms and tempests upon these cities. The rain, the lightning, the hail, tornadoes. This is how he's persecuting them. This is how he's making them, the people, afraid. You know, when that torrential rain comes down, you hear that thunder, you see that lightning, the tornado sirens start going off. You know, that hail is coming down, pelting cars and homes. You know, the howling of the wind. People tend to get scared, as they should. Hebrews 10:31 tells us that it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. See, the Lord, he's just going to keep turning it up. You know, the hailstorms are going to keep happening, and the hail is going to get a lot bigger. You know, there's going to be more torrential rainstorms and lightning storms and tornadoes and hurricanes and earthquakes and wildfires. There's going to be a lot more death and destruction upon this earth. This is not a joke. This is not a game. This is very serious. Majority of people don't understand that. And that's why a majority of people are going to get wiped out. And you don't have to believe me or believe any of the men of the Lord, because time will tell. Like it says in Ezekiel 33:33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. So for all the people who want to scoff and scorn and disregard the men of the Lord, when all hell breaks loose out here, that's when they're going to realize that the men of the Lord were telling them the truth the whole time. But at that point, it's going to be too late for these people to change their ways. The gates of mercy will be closed, and whoever is on the wrong side of those gates is going to get destroyed. Plain and simple. You know, those of us of the hopeful elect, we just got to stay prayed up. Stay prayed up and stay fervent and diligent in our walk in this faith. And just hope that we are of the elect and that we've been slated from the beginning to endure unto the end and ultimately be saved, while the rest of these people get destroyed for being evil and wicked in the sight of the Lord. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakwadash, the Wadi Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, putting the Spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are still firmly pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. And shalom to all the sincere believers. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. And Adawa Ratazah. Until next time, shalom.